Hello, everyone. Wyatt here, dropping in to say that this week's episode deserves a bit of a disclaimer. You see, in talking about a child-friendly Winnie the Pooh Halloween special, I decided that I wanted to take this opportunity to sort of let my hair down, since we're talking about a non-animated feature, I kind of wanted to loosen up, especially for the holidays. Um, and let's just say there's a bit that my wonderful guest started in the recording that I decided to carry on throughout the entire episode, devoted to Paul Verhoeven's 1995 train wreck, Showgirls. And if you do not want to hear about that movie in relation to Winnie the Pooh, I totally understand, no hard feelings. But this is an episode where I'm like, I will try to do better going forward. And I already have several guests coming on in the near future, and we will have more focused and insightful discussions. But hopefully you guys can let this one slide. This isn't like the definitive Disney reel-to-reel episode by no means. So, hope whoever sticks around enjoys, and we'll see you soon.
Pooh Bear is back with a vengeance. In an all-new Halloween special, To You, Winnie the Pooh. CBS next.
Happy Halloween, everyone. Welcome to an episode of Disney Reel to Reel, a deep, deep, deep delve into the 100-acre wood. I am John Rhys Davies. I have come to narrate your childhood. For today we'll be discussing a Halloween classic, Disney's Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Joining me today is Queen Woman Frankie Sparks, co-host of the podcast Shoot the Flick.
I love that that's become part of my intro now every time.
Every time.
Queen Woman Frankie Sparks. I'm going to get a t-shirt with that. The squee I did, by the way, when I found out this was narrated by John Rhys Davies,
Yeah.
made me just... I died. Anyway.
I know. Had to take a break from being Aladdin's dad,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's another British voice I can steal? But yes, today we're talking about a TV Halloween special. It's new for us. Called Booty-Oo 2, Winnie the Pooh, Electric Boogaloo. I guess we'll start off with general memories. Like, have you seen this before? I sent you the YouTube potato link.
So this I haven't seen, but I've seen the TV show that it was like clearly derived from, because I used to watch it a lot in the 90s, and the theme song for the show was pretty sick.
You
It was
gotta
quite
get up.
the bop.
You gotta get going.
I'm
Gonna
gonna
see
see
it.
a friend of mine.
See a friend of mine!
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was good shit.
Yeah.
That's when theme songs for kids shows were good, man.
Woo!
Ah, get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, won't you take me, please, Pooh Bear? I gotta be there. That was good shit.
Yeah, it was actually good shit.
So good. Anyway.
Yeah. This might as well be the millennial nostalgia episode, so feel free to
Yeah.
indulge. So.
Because you gave me two options, and one of them was this, and I was like, oh, because I love Winnie the Pooh, like the original like 70s movie I had on Clamshell, and I would watch all the time as a kid.
Oh.
I just love it so much. So I was very excited. Like at the end of that movie, when Winnie the Pooh is like, "Oh, can't we just start it all over again?" I was like, "Yeah, can't we? I really want to. Like, please."
Okay, push the rewind button.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That clamshell got worn out.
Yeah, I
But
bet.
yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. So, this was actually a special that I did watch a lot as a kid. It turns out from my research that 1996 was a big Halloween year for Winnie the Pooh. But but and better believe like they did specials for like pretty much every holiday except Arbor Day. But yeah, I remember this one. I remember I think there was like a sing along with Tigger VHS that came out around the same time as the Tigger movie, and it had
Okay, yeah,
this
that
song.
sounds familiar.
It had like his song from this special in it.
Because I obviously I remember the Tigger movie for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I remember there was a Christmas one, like a Christmas special.
Yeah.
So there was Winnie the Pooh was definitely the thing to do in the 90s.
Yeah. And I think that this special is the last time that they made him into like a family friendly kind of property. Then afterwards he kind of became more like preschool toddler fodder.
Yeah, because then they came out with like the Book of Pooh, which was like puppetry, and that was like young kids. And I think now even they have like a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse type show, but like for little kids.
Yeah.
With Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
But I don't care. Eeyore's still my favorite character.
Oh, really?
Like, of all. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I would say probably my favorite. It's like always between him and Stitch is my favorite Disney character. But I have a pillow pet of Eeyore.
Oh, that's so cute.
My baby. He's depressed, just like me.
You know, it's weird. When I was a kid, my favorite was Rabbit.
The neurotic one?
Yeah.
The neurotic, anxiety-filled one was your favorite.
No.
The depressed one was my favorite. Doesn't that say a lot?
No, it was because he was like the Squidward tentacles of the 100-Acre Wood.
He is the Squidward of the group for sure.
But it was because, you know, he was the most like into his gardening, and he had like his artistic hobbies and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like the kids wanted to be Tigger. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
they
yeah.
wanted to be the cool guy.
Well, that's
But
why he
in
got
reality-
his own movie, you know.
In reality, they were all piglets and Eeyores and rabbits.
Are you saying that Tigger's an alpha?
Tigger's for sure an alpha. He's a bro. If we had like, you know, Winnie the Pooh the college years, like Saved by the Bell,
Oh my god.
Tigger would be a bro.
Oh my god. Where's
But we
that
love that for
fanfic?
him. we need like just a poster. Winnie the Pooh the college years. Oh my god.
Who's gonna do the Elizabeth Berkley part?
Oh god. I'm so excited. That's regular Saved by the Bell. That fucking shit. And then she'll go on to do Showgirls. Who's gonna be that? Ooh, we gotta figure it out. Because there's no female characters also on Winnie the Pooh.
No,
Which
there's
never-
one.
Where?
Kanga.
Where? Oh, right. Well, we can't make Kanga Elizabeth Berkley. That's insane. If anything, she's... I don't know. Would she be Kelly Kapowski? That's also weird. I don't like this. I don't like this thing anymore.
I like having nice tits.
I hate it. Oh no. I love that she really thought, this is going to make me a real actress. No more will I be... I don't even remember her fucking character's name.
Nomi Malone.
I will be Nomi Malone. I will be taken seriously as an actress.
Oh my god.
We immediately went from Winnie the Pooh, the most like wholesome thing of all time, probably, and then we somehow got to fucking Showgirls.
Happy
I
Halloween,
blame
everybody.
Yeah, legit. Dress up as Nomi for Halloween.
Ah!
this year. She's making a comeback. Showgirls is always in season.
Dang, we need a reunion at the Stardust Hotel. Oh, wait.
Oh my god. All right. Well, this is how we're starting the show.
Winnie the Pooh.
Oh,
Winnie
no.
the Pooh.
It's particularly blustery today. We're having a blustery day. Christ.
Fuck. Just for the listener's sake, we are 9 minutes into the episode.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool, guys.
Yeah.
This is what you get
what we
when
get.
Frankie comes. Queen woman comes around. This is what you get.
Oh my god. Fuck, where was I? I was talking about my
I
memories.
don't know. We were talking about something about Winnie the Pooh.
Kangas.
Something happened.
Um,
Poor Kanga.
fuck.
Sorry.
Okay, I remember that I really
we lost
loved
the plot immediately.
immediately. I didn't write any notes. It was just that intro. But yeah, I really liked the TV show. I also watched that a lot. The Many Adventures is very good. I think the latest thing to really hit my soul was the 2011 movie with Zoe Deschanel.
Oh, I saw that. It seemed kind of mid.
It's pretty funny. Pretty funny.
I don't remember a lot. Is that the one where they do like the knot bit?
Yes.
Okay, that one was cute.
Yeah. Also, best ending of an animated movie that isn't Emperor's New Groove.
That's a hefty statement.
I know, you'll have to see it to believe it. It's post-credits.
I have to rewatch it,
so.
maybe. Oh, okay. I gotta rewatch it then.
Okay.
I haven't seen it probably since it came out, so I can't say with certainty that it's mid.
Well,
I
if
just don't
you're
remember it.
the Pooh stan, then
I am quite a Pooh stan. Take that out of context. I dare you. I fucking dare you.
we're just guys being Poohs.
Oh my god. Jesus.
But we'll have to get to that after we wrap all the Kenny Ortega features.
Oh my god. I sent you the thing, right, where he's making a Phantom of the Opera.
Yes,
I was
yes.
like, what is life right now?
And I was like, what if we make Cheyenne Jackson Raoul? Oh my god. Anyway, Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh, please. I can't.
Okay.
We can't go down this rabbit hole.
Okay. So the special aired on ABC in 1996, while Michael DeMann Eisner was on the throne.
Delightfully awkward introduction to the special that you sent me.
Yeah.
Delightfully peculiar. Looked like he didn't know where the fuck he was.
Hello, I'm Michael Eisner, head of the Walt Disney Company, and I am tripping balls in the 100-acre
Yeah,
wood.
at one point, because he's in like a house or whatever, and he opens the door, and it's the Winnie the Pooh characters, but like how they dress in the parks, obviously.
Yeah.
And they're, in like Halloween garb. They're in little costumes or whatever. And Winnie the Pooh is in a ghost like sheet. And he's like, well, I thought Winnie the Pooh was here and I was going to give him some honey. Oh, well. And we have Jim Cummings' voice talking back to him. And at one point, Michael Eisner, like, looks in the corner, like, where the Pooh character is and looks back at the camera and looks back again. Like, he thought in his mind, it really, like, he had to make sure that Winnie the Pooh was actually there or if he was tripping balls. He's like, oh, I was just kidding, Pooh. Just kidding. Anyway, like, it was really bizarre. It's only 30 seconds long, but it is incredibly awkward and weird.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Aren't you glad he's
I don't
gone?
I don't know, man. It was weird.
Yeah. Also, the animation for this film was outsourced to Disney's TV division, mainly in the Philippines.
Makes sense.
So, they had that racket going in the 90s. They outsourced all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, we've talked about a couple of like the direct-to-video, like, animated TV specials that they tried to make into movies, back in the day.
Because we all remember Return to Neverland.
Oh my god. I thought that was released in theaters, and I found out because I, like an idiot, for no reason, because I didn't do it on our show. I just did it on Letterboxd because it was fun for some reason at the time. I thought it'd be fun. I watched all like the direct to video fucking
Yeah.
I watched them all and I ranked them, and I didn't think that Return to Neverland would have counted because I thought it was released in theaters. I was wrong. It's not. But yeah, they were all pretty bad, except for like maybe a couple.
Gotta bring up that Cinderella 3 cred.
Mm. And they were gonna make more, but then whoever came in, I guess after Eisner, was like, "We should stop this. We should stop this madness."
It was Lasseter.
Oh yeah. Well.
No more direct-to-video sequels. More unwanted hugs.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Francis Ford Coppola gets away with it. So I mean,
I'm sorry, I don't think Pixar's over here making stuff like The Godfather or things like that.
I just came fresh off of Megalopolis last night, so my brain is not fully back in its place.
Well,
just
duh,
so
because we're talking
clear.
about Showgirls. So
I know. That's why we mentioned Showgirls in the first 5 minutes of this fucking show. Oh. And I was thinking as I was sitting there, because it was like 9:30, the showing started, so we didn't get out till midnight. And I was thinking after I watched it, I was like, fuck, I gotta talk about Winnie the Pooh tomorrow morning. How am I gonna do this? I was like, fuck, I shouldn't have done this.
Oh my
I
God.
gotta like rewrite my brain.
Oh my God. All right,
We've
well,
had a day.
indeed.
And it's not even noon.
It's not even noon. But are we ready to get into the plot breakdown?
Sure.
All
I'm
right.
excited.
So we begin with actually this short has a really great color palette. I really liked all like the beige and the orange and the blues and stuff.
Yeah, I like the vibe.
Yeah, very nice background design. But then we have John Rhys Davies telling all the children to paint with all the colors of the wind or something.
Yeah.
And
It was very much like Scary Stories We Tell in the Dark. I'm like, who is this? I had to look it up. I was like, oh, of course it's John Rhys Davies. Oh, man.
Oh, man. And then we fade into this familiar wooden house with the oh no, is it Mr. Sanders?
I think it's Mr. Sanders,
All right,
yeah.
Mr. Sanders, the inscription on Winnie the Pooh's house. And he's dressed up like a bumblebee.
As you do when you're Winnie the Pooh. Ooh, can we talk about... Okay, so when I was a kid, right, and the way that they would animate Honey
Yeah.
in Winnie the Pooh, I always... Because I didn't really consume a lot of honey as a child, so I just thought it like had the consistency of melted cheese.
Yes.
And I was just like, I want this, whatever it is.
Or like
I
melted
want
butter.
It. Yeah.
Melted
It was so good.
But yeah. Yeah, I used to be like that. But I don't think I've ever had
the
honey.
consistency is off, sweetie. It's not. It doesn't look like honey at all. But whatever.
Yeah. It's just like the way they drew pizza in a Goofy movie.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. We should do like a whole deep dive on like Disney food.
Oh my God.
Like we could like really fucking rip that to shit.
Oh my God. What is this? 9 old men would never.
Not the 9 old men would never. They stuck with, red apples. Consistency was clear and crunchy.
They made sure
And
the men
they
had
didn't fuck
nipples.
around.
Okay?
Yes. Oh my God.
Oh Lord. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Anyway.
All right.
I was gonna make nipples. I was gonna somehow go back to Showgirls, but I'm like, no.
No.
Let's not. Let's stay on target.
Let's not do that ab workout in the pool
I just literally just
with
stopped
that guy with the
myself.
butt chin.
No, don't. Oh my God. Flopping around like goddamn flipper. Just like. No one fucks like that. Stop it. No one does that.
If you
I'm
are fucking
sorry.
like that, please consult a physician.
I'm sorry. Oh my God. This is sacrilege. We're talking about this.
Oh my God. But then Tigger shows up.
Yeah, he does. Looks like he's straight out of Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah.
In that little jumpsuit with the little hood.
Oh yeah. I could see a teenager in high school wearing that costume out.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
They got that from Hot Topic.
It's very My Chemical Romance.
Yeah. Yeah. He was speaking for the Nancy Downs in the 90s.
Mm.
The goth kids. Anyway.
Indeed.
And then he's like, "Oh man, we're doing Halloween stuff. Got to do Halloween stuff." And then Gopher comes in an Eeyore costume.
Shitty ER costume. Which, by the way, okay, was Gopher just? He only came in for the TV show, right? Because I don't remember him in the original. Like
He is in
movie.
the original.
Is he?
Yeah, he's the only
don't remember.
OG Disney character in the.
Oh
in the
shit.
franchise,
Okay.
yeah. Because in the Honey Tree one, he keeps making the jokes of like, "I'm not in the book," you know.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like, because in my mind I was like, did they just put him in the show so he could have pratfalls and like fall down holes and like the kids won't start crying?
You won't start crying.
I feel like if you did a joke where Winnie the Pooh like fell down a hole and like like the kids would start crying. So I was just like, did we do this so we could like cause damage to one of the characters and not have it be a big a deal?
Because there's only two other characters that we could cause damage to, I guess. That would be Rabbit and Owl.
Yeah, but Owl's like our old wise man. That's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
And then Rabbit, I mean, I don't know.
I think he's the gay one.
There's some
Do you think so?
indications.
Or do you think Piglet and Pooh have got like a SpongeBob and Patrick thing going on?
I think they definitely have a SpongeBob Patrick relationship. I'm trying to think if there is I don't know if there's like a clearly defined queer. Cause sometimes in Disney movies and whatnot, there's like a clearly defined queer coded character.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think in Winnie the Pooh there is like a clearly defined one.
No, but I just think they're so supportive of each other.
Yeah, no, that's true.
He's like, if you don't want to have a Halloween, then we'll have a Hallow wasn't, and we'll stay in your house.
That was cute.
And I'm like, can't you guys just live together?
That was cute though.
Yeah. But then let's see, Eeyore's dressed as a mummy, and then they're all like,
and then he reads fucking Gopher. He's like, you look like a fantastic yak. It's like, ooh.
They're reading that Gopher to filth in this entire special.
Yeah, because he sucks.
No, he doesn't.
He just comes in with like a shitty costume on and then runs away and falls down a hole.
In this special, he's pretty shitty, but like,
in general, he's fine. I like him fine. I liked him in the show, I remember.
Yeah.
But
he was like the main excavator or something.
Yeah. But in this particular special, his bit gets old.
Yeah. But then they're all like, "Oh man, we're all ready, but Piglet ain't ready. Sure hope he's doing well."
Piglet's never ready. He
like-
built some Rube Goldberg / Maurice from Beauty and the Beast machine to like scare him so he wouldn't be afraid of Halloween anymore.
I guess.
Which is quite a fucking plan there. I don't know.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know what his deal is there.
It's like, if I build this really scary Halloween decoration and it scares, if it doesn't scare me because I built it, so it won't scare me if I make it, and then I won't be scared of anything anymore. I don't know the logic in that, but it's a kid special. I guess you don't have to be
I guess.
the most logical.
No. But then he has an I Want song.
He sure does.
Yeah. Because everyone
Which I
wanted
was
that.
like, yeah, everyone wants Piglet to have a solo number.
Yeah. But his voice actor, John Fiedler, is the only original member of the Winnie the Pooh cast that we have at that point. Everyone else had been recasted. And his singing voice is provided by, hold up, let me pull up his name, Steve Schatzberg. And this guy gave me some real Ben Gibbard energy.
I don't know who that is.
That's the lead singer of Death Cab for Cutie.
Oh! Yeah. Ooh, now I'm thinking about that. Yeah. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, especially the I will follow you into the dark energy.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. So I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there's 2 songs in this, and they're both I don't. They're not particularly memorable. The second one, at least, the Tigger song has vibes to go
Yeah,
for it.
I
so
remember
that's
that
good.
one from childhood.
The second
Yeah.
one has hella Halloween vibes.
We'll
with
devote a
Z.
section to it. Don't you worry.
Yeah, this song, it, I don't know. It's just kind of there.
I am not afraid. No, not too much. I will follow you into the dark.
I hate it. It's scary. I don't like it. Just a touch. I was like, oh no, I don't like it.
Oh no, that was the worst part.
I don't like it.
Oh my god. But then the gang breaks and enters into his house. They're like, Piglet, where's your costume? And he's like, oh, I
It's
haven't
like,
decided
I want to be
yet.
a clown or a flower. I don't know yet.
I haven't decided on Pennywise or a Venus flytrap. I don't know.
A mean green mother from outer space.
Oh my god. But then Tigger's like, let's get the fuck out. We gotta do some tricks and treating.
Yeah, I want some candy, bitch. Although no one gets candy in this
They
fucking
don't.
special.
They don't.
And I was like, what kind of ridiculous? First, okay. And then they're like, okay, let's go to rabbits. And then by the time they get to rabbits.
No.
Like,
What happens before that is Pooh
Yeah.
tries to do his old Pooh shtick and get some honey.
Which was. They imply that the bee actually thought for a second that Winnie the Pooh was a real bee, which doesn't make any sense. Like, the bee saw him, was mad for a second, and then, like, saw... Because the bee part of his costume only covers his bottom half. He's still wearing a red t-shirt and then bee bottom. So it's like...
Bee bottoms?
He's also...
He's got them bee bottom jeans.
He's got the bee
boots
bottom
with-
jeans. The boots with the fluff. Because...
With the fluff.
He also is the size of a teddy bear, so like it's obviously not a bee. But then he climbs up the tree and everything's cool until the bottom half, his bee bottoms, come undone. And then the bees are like, wait a second. You're not a real bee. And then Chase,
You're not the queen.
what the fuck? Yeah, and then so the bees chase everybody to Rabbit's house. But what was weird is that by the time they all show up, obviously Piglet didn't have a costume. Winnie the Pooh lost his in the bee catastrophe.
The bee bottom jeans, yeah.
The bee bottom jeans. But then also Tigger and Eeyore magically lost their costumes. I had to rewind it because I was like, did something happen and I missed it? They just didn't have their costumes on anymore. I was like, okay, I guess we're done with that.
All right. That onesie
I was
no
enjoying
good.
Tigger's fit. I really was. I was liking the fit.
Yeah.
But
I like that
they were
Tigger
like,
fit.
no more. No more of that.
No more Tigger fit.
Yeah, then we get Rabbit's little intro, which is like, oh god. The neuroticism was giving me anxiety.
You know what? I loved this section
My
in particular
pumpkins.
as a kid. I don't know why, but the part that I quote sometimes every now and then to myself because I'm a fucking weirdo is "Are you all right, Pauline? Oh, speak to me, Pietro. Oh, don't you know me, Petunia?"
That was funny.
I love
was
that.
like, what is this? Oh, my poor little poopsies. That's what he gave me. He gave me Ursula with the fucking eels.
That's what I loved. It felt that was pretty camp.
It was cute.
Yeah.
And then his whole like arc for the whole, which doesn't make sense because the pumpkins are supposedly destroyed, but then he still has to protect them. So he's just marching around his pumpkin patch all night.
Well,
protecting
because
the
Tigger puts
killed
graffiti over
pumpkins.
them.
How dare he? That vandal. See, he's a bro.
He's a bro.
He's a bro.
But then Piglet catches a look at him, and some of them were like pretty lame. Some of them had like really crazy designs.
Mm-hmm.
And then Gopher comes out. He has a rabbit and a Pooh costume in this one section.
Oh, is that what the... Okay. I didn't understand what the second one was. I It's like he just has ears on and like a fucking like Pokeball. Like what?
Yeah.
I didn't understand. I was like, what is that one?
No, it's a really shitty Pooh cosplay.
That makes sense though, because he tried to dress up. Now I get it.
Yeah.
The first one was Eeyore, then he tried to dress up like Rabbit, and then he tried to dress up like Pooh. I get it now.
Yeah.
Wow, this special is for children.
Wait, they're all supposed to be the 7 dwarfs?
Oh my god.
Fuck my throat. Anyway. Don't actually do that. Anyone listening, don't. But like
I'm so sorry.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Christ. Watch Showgirls here on Disney Plus.
So then they walk through the woods, and Tigger is really thirsty for Halloween.
Yeah. It's getting blustery, and he is also getting blustery.
I found these blustery holes in the woods.
Stop it.
You get me going.
Oh man. I know it's true. It's all my fault.
No,
I'm
it's
so
not all
sorry.
your fault, but yeah.
I am Queen Woman. I'm in charge of it's my responsibility. Oh man.
And then Piglet gets freaked out. He has a Snow White moment for some reason.
Oh my yeah, the trees are talking to him and shit.
They're talking to him.
Well, they're like Ooga Booga, you know. It's Halloween. They're creeping him out and shit.
Yeah.
And then he runs away screaming into the night.
Yeah.
Which, like, obviously, like, we should have seen that coming, guys.
I don't know.
We should have been a little more, you know, caring and, what's the word? Like, you know, considerate.
Yeah. Consider it in my Winnie the Pooh canon. Forget it.
Forget that.
Forget that.
Tigger's a pro. We don't do that shit here. Eeyore's just along for the ride, poor thing. He's
Yeah.
just like, hello, I'm here for
Hello,
tricks or
darkness,
treats.
my old friend.
My old friend. Oh, Eeyore.
And let's see what happened. Piglet bolted his door down so that no spooks could come in. And then I will say Pooh has 2 really good line reads in this movie. The first one was the Piglet was like, well, if I know that you're Pooh, then say you're Pooh. Or then you'd say, I'm Pooh. And he's like, you are? Well, then who am I? And the Piglet's like, it's that bitch. It's Pooh. Come on.
Yeah.
I love that so much. Who am I, bitch?
I know. Pooh is like one of those characters that like you see like all the time where it's like you on face value you think they're just dumb and they say stupid things, but in actuality they're like super philosophical. And like they're actually like a fucking genius, you know? It's like it's oh god, what's the guy Spicoli? He's literally like the Spicoli of the 100 Acre Wood. Like you think he's just some blonde beach bum that just wants to go surfing, but in reality he's like, you know, the fucking Dalai Lama.
Yeah. He contemplates existence while hanging the 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And eating honey.
And he
HUNNY. Don't forget.
Don't forget, bitch. Oh my god. But then they're like, "Are you sure you don't want to come out trick or treating?" He's like, "Fine, I'm fine being in solitary confinement, thanks." But I'm not
Cool,
really.
Thanks.
And then they're like, "Damn, maybe if we had a Hallow wasn't, then Piglet would do shit with us." And Pooh's talking about this whole thing to his reflection. It's
I
great.
like the way you think. I thought that was cute.
For sure. And then we come to the metal moment of the entire short. Tigger has some bodies in the basement.
Jesus Christ.
Because he is down to scare a bitch.
Yeah, he's down to scare a bitch and also himself.
Yeah, and everyone else.
He's a thrill seeker, quite frankly.
Yeah.
And like the song itself it's whatever. It's fine. Apparently, it was nominated for an Emmy. I don't know why. It's mostly for the vibes.
Yeah.
I think the animation is fun, and the Halloween vibes are Halloweeny indeed.
Yeah.
But the song itself is just kind of Jim Cummings talking in rhythm.
Going off.
Yeah, he's going off, sis. He's ready.
Yeah, I'll say that my favorite thing about it was actually my least favorite thing about it, which was that every lyric had a literal visual equivalent to it. So, like, there were some things where it was, like, the horribly hideous costume will do is, like, he turns into a witch, and then the mirror that he's looking into breaks.
Right, yeah.
And I'm like, that's fine, but, like, I just thought it was wild. And it was just, like, there were actually quite a lot of, like, low-key Disney references in it. Like, we had a headless horseman. We had...
Oh, yeah.
We had the heffalumps that were kind of giving Pink Elephants vibes.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, do these guys really have imagination, or like, are they just pulling from other shit? I don't know. And then Pooh and Eeyore show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He's
they're
like, oh shit!
Yeah. And then they're like, let's go get Piglet and like have ourselves a time. And they go to Piglet's house, but they go in costume with their faces completely covered. Fucking Pooh Bear's got a goddamn moo on, like the mom from fucking Gilbert Grape. Like, he's just going over there, shuffling along in his little moo. And yeah, Piglet gets so scared that he Looney Tunes out of his own house.
No, he Roger Rabbits himself out of his house.
Oh yeah, Roger Rabbit is more apropos. It's Disney. So yeah.
Well, but because he makes that outline in the Venetian blinds.
The Venetian blinds. Those were quite the thing in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like the classic Venetian blinds.
Yeah. And then Pooh is like, maybe we should get out of costume so that we don't freak him out.
Yeah, perhaps that would be a good idea. And then they're all like, oh no. What did Tigger say? He's been pig-napped. And I was like, whoa. For some reason that felt inappropriate.
By Spookables, yeah.
By Spookables. Okay. All right.
Are you sure it wasn't Piglet napped?
Did he say Piglet? He might have said Piglet
remember.
napped. I heard pig napped. And I was like, why does that feel wrong to say?
That's just like...
He's a piglet, not a pig.
It's like, her mom makes the best muffins in the entire world. I know, I've had them.
Oh my god, please stop. Ew. I hate it. Ew.
Oh my gosh. Which reminds me, I think it's actually perfect for us to talk about this short because it features Ken Sampson as Rabbit, who is my childhood Rabbit. That's the voice that it's kind of like Wayne Allwine as Mickey Mouse. Like that's the It's not chain smoking Walt Disney as Mickey Mouse for me.
Oh god. Jesus Christ.
But I'm happy to inform you that Ken Sampson was a wildcat.
Huh?
Yes, he was in the class of 1944.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. So.
Well, no, lovely. It all comes back to High School Musical.
It all comes back.
It really does. We're all in this together.
We're gonna work this out.
We're gonna work this out.
As long as we're all in this together.
Oh man.
Jesus.
Unless you're Piglet. Piglet's got to go his own way. Piglet's got to go his own way. He's not into the Halloween.
But what about me?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Wasn't High School Musical 2 or 3 going to be a Halloween movie?
Yes, it was.
That's hilarious too. Which is so that's so stupid. I'm glad we didn't do that.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Why, Lord. And then what? We head to Rabbit's Garden next.
Yeah, and he's so exhausted from guarding his dead pumpkins that he falls asleep. And he makes a sound like a monster, apparently, because Piglet gets scared and runs away.
Well, because he also pushes his cart down the hill.
Oh my god, and the car pokes him in the butt.
Yeah.
And he gets scared.
Yeah. My favorite frame from the special was that zoom in on Piglet's
The
face
little-
as he was
yeah.
like,
Oh my god, I was like, when I saw that, I was like, I am not talking about Piglet's butthole in this episode. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. That's not a thing that I'm prepared to do.
honey, you're on Disney Reel to Reel. I mean,
I mean, we've already pushed the boundary so much.
different
one-
places.
That is one childhood line I will not cross. It was so. I was like, "Oh, I see now why we're watching this."
No.
I'm kidding, but it was. I was like, "Ah, okay, cool, fun." I'm not doing
Yeah.
talking about Piglet's butthole. But yeah. So what happens after that?
The three bros are in the woods.
The three bros are in the woods. Piglet's moo comes off, and then
No, Pooh's moo.
Tigger. Oh, right, Pooh's moo. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Pooh's moo comes off, and then Tigger and Eeyore are like trying to get, because he's stuck to a tree or something, and they try to get Pooh off, and Piglet looks over at this scene, and it looks like Pooh is being attacked by spookables. So Piglet goes inside and gets
So
his
Kevin
Rube
Kline
Goldberg
goes
machine.
inside.
Yeah, Kevin Kline goes back in the house and gets his fucking Rube Goldberg machine to attack the spookables, and it's just a big clusterfuck of spook.
You guys gotta try this thing.
Yeah, like literally, when that happened. I was like, this is just Beauty and the Beast now. This is where we are.
Kill the spookable.
Kill the beast. Kill the spookable.
Oh man. But then his Rube Goldberg machine busts, like it eats shit and takes Pooh and Eeyore with it. And they end up in Rabbit's Garden again. And then they end up with smashing pumpkins. And then all of a sudden the clouds part. Which is like, okay, Halloween's over.
The bluster is no more.
The blustery hole is no more.
And Halloween is over.
Yeah.
Gopher pops up. Now that Halloween is over, he finally has a decent costume, but who cares? And then,
Who gives a shit? You put effort into it.
And then we go through our like obligatory lessons where it's like, Tigger got a good scare out of Halloween. Yay. Eeyore was there.
Eeyore was going through it.
Eeyore's always going through it, man. That's why I love him so. But Piglet's like, I learned to be brave, and I don't want to have any other costume other than as Pooh's most bravest and coolest friend. And Tigger and Eeyore are like, what the fuck, man? What about me?
I think
I'm
I'll miss
cool,
you
I'm
most
brave.
of all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, and then and then we get John Rhys Davies again being like,
wait.
See?
Oh, I forgot my other favorite Pooh line read.
Oh, okay.
Of all the Hallow-wasn'ts I can remember, and I can't.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. And I can't remember shit. I don't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning. What's today?
Who are you?
Who am I? Christopher who? 100 acre what?
What's my favorite food?
That joke blew my headphones off. That was funny. Yeah, I remember that. That was good. And I can't remember shit. This was the best Halloween ever. And guess what? Next Halloween, it's gonna be the best one ever.
Okay, yeah, you're right. And then he narrates and being like, just remember, there's a forest and a horror movie monster named Winnie the Pooh.
And don't forget, kids, they're making a horror version of Steamboat Willie next year. What has our life become?
I can confirm this is hell. We are in
I think it's safe to say.
Yeah.
Well, this is a great way to start off Spoopy Month.
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
excited. I'm all spoopified. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, man, everyone got AIDS and shit.
What a perfect way to end the episode. That was great. You thought this was scary. Go watch Showgirls. Do this and Showgirls as a double feature. And then kill yourself. Oh my god. And then watch Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. And then kill yourself.
But not before watching Bambi the Reckoning.
Oh my god. Is that a real thing?
That is a real thing.
No. Why are you doing that?
Because they hate children.
Oh my
That's why.
god. Like, okay, when you did the Winnie the Pooh one, like, that was a gimmick, and that was, like, it got people weirdos, like, oh, this is good. Oh, it's so stupid. But if you keep doing it, it's not going to be funny anymore.
No.
It's just going to be sad, and no one's going to care.
Somebody's going to want to wish you saw a therapist.
Oh, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And, like, now they're doing, like, the super classic ones. So, like, a lot of people our age are like, well, whatever. When you start doing, like, you know, the 90s ones, even, like, some of the 80s ones, you're gonna get millennials fucking pissed off. Like, okay, now you've gone too far. Fucking, I don't know, Mufasa's Revenge. Like, I'm gonna fucking... If they do something like that, I'm gonna fuck somebody up. How fucking dare... It's bad enough they're doing Mufasa.
Scar returns and eats the babies, and they have to avenge him.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck? I can't anymore. I actually cannot. I'm done.
Happy Halloween,
Happy
everybody!
Halloween! Happy Halloween.
But we still have to answer my final question. And, yeah, after this, I think I might need to turn in my Disney credentials.
Oh no, don't say that.
After all this shit? Are you kidding me?
Don't say that. If the people that made Blood and Honey aren't turning it in, we don't have to.
Fair enough. But the question is, how do you think Boo to You 2, Winnie the Pooh, influenced the way the Walt Disney Studios produces TV movies, I guess, to this day?
I mean, it knows... I would say that Disney knows what IPs to use and reuse should get the most bang for their buck.
Yeah.
Because even today, Winnie the Pooh is still very much popular and very much used.
Are you sure?
Obviously, for a slight... Well, it's still
I mean,
popular.
like, I think the Christopher Robin movie kind of killed it.
I liked the Christopher Robin movie. It was cute.
I'm sure, but, like, I haven't heard anyone talk about Winnie the Pooh since, you know? Except for the horror movie.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking personally. I mean, I think they're still popular just in the grand scheme.
For sure.
I think they're timeless for sure.
Yeah.
I think that they just in general the characters are very wholesome, which we didn't really prove here today.
No.
We kind of went against the grain on that thesis,
Yeah.
but generally speaking, they're very wholesome and timeless. So I guess if anything, yeah, it's just an ever existing fucking reminder that nothing can exist now originally. It all has to be based on IPs from yesteryear,
Yeah.
which isn't super great. But with Winnie the Pooh, I'm okay with it cuz I like them. And Eeyore is cool. Eeyore was underused in this special, quite frankly, and I'm
Yeah.
pissed. I'm mad about it.
My favorite thing he did was scream.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the very donkey-like scream. Like, oh yeah, Eeyore's a donkey for sure.
Yeah.
My favorite thing was when he read Goofer. Gopher, excuse me. That would
Very
be
goofy.
Goofer. I'm a goofy goober.
Yeah. We're all goofy goobers, yeah.
Oh no, we're crossing the streams again.
Not
At
again.
least we're doing a different child's,
Yeah.
not a fucking X-rated fucking.
NC-17, baby.
Is it? Oh shit. Well, still.
I'm a goofy goober rock. We're all goofy goobers.
Everybody got AIDS.
It must be weird not having anybody come on you.
Ugh. Jesus, that movie, man. I can't.
Well, for me.
Well, for me. Go ahead, try to bring this home, Wyatt.
All
How
right.
dare you?
I think that this showed that it's weird. Like, I feel like Winnie the Pooh was one of those like properties that it's like you said, it's really timeless, and it's interesting. Like, because it started out as a Disney property in the '60s, I feel like there's really only been 3 franchises that have managed to like keep their longevity and stuff, which would be like 101 Dalmatians, Jungle Book, and Pooh. But Pooh has definitely outlived them all. And yeah, I'm just glad that we got like, I don't think there was ever a Pooh special that really nutted up until like 2011.
Makes sense. And the theme song slaps.
The theme song slaps. But did what I just say make any sense?
It did. No, I
Okay.
got you.
Okay, great. I've lost the thread on this end.
I think we've all lost the thread at
Yeah.
this point. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully by the
w-
time we reach another Pooh property, we'll be in it'll be a cleaner.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. No, that'd probably be good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't ask me to watch Blood and Honey because I don't want to.
I would never do that even to myself.
No, I don't want to do that, man.
Never.
It's just no. I can't.
Although I was tempted to open the show with like, that guy who did like all the Disney home video trailers and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to write up a script about Blood and Honey.
Oh my god. That's funny.
You can relive all the magic, the nudity,
my God.
and the gore that your entire family will enjoy. Disney's
Oh
Winnie
my
the
God.
Pooh, Blood and Honey, coming to video this summer.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that concludes this chapter.
It certainly does.
Disney reel to reel.
It certainly does. This was fun in a way that I wasn't expecting.
Neither was
but
I.
it was certainly fun.
Yeah.
I feel spoopified now. I feel ready to face. I feel ready to face Spoopy Mutt.
I feel like I need to avoid beavers at all cost.
Wow. Wow. What about gophers?
That.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Well,
Anyway.
where can people find you, Miss Frankie Sparks? Surely you have more wholesome content than I.
Certainly not, but that's really sweet of you to say. Try to set me up there. So we are. I am half of Shoot the Flick. Me and my husband Scott, we introduce each other to new movies every single week. You can find us on Instagram at Shoot the Flick, Twitter at Shoot the Flick, I believe TikTok as well, and wherever pods are casted at Shoot the Flick. And we're getting ready to start Spoopy Month as well, so come over to our show for some spoopy content.
Yes, it'll be so spooktacular.
Indeed.
Indeed.
No showgirls, though, I promise.
No.
I don't fucking know. No.
No.
Jeez.
But if you were able to withstand this 57-minute long episode about showgirls, you can find me at DizRealToReal Podcast on Instagram. Any emails, which will probably be very angry, can be sent to DisneyRealToReal@gmail.com. Also, the podcast episodes are up on my YouTube account, but I guess I can link them. I haven't done that yet, but what a way to start, am I right?
Hey, we're figuring it out.
2 years in, we're figuring it out.
We're working it out. We'll make things right. The sun will shine.
Yep.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween! Go out and put on your bee bottoms and have a safe trick or treat. Have a magical day, everybody.